Hey guys, back with another video. This is basically how to remove an oil pan off a 2014 Chevy Traverse or an Acadia or a Cadillac. It's got a 3.6 liter in it, GM. Remove the oil pan without, dropping the fucking motor, taking the whole motor out, transmission, and all that other extra shit. Basically, that's what you do. Get an engine hanger, boom. Grab a seatbelt, put holes in the seatbelts, and you got your gas lines right here, your fuel lines right here. You got one on each head, okay? And then you have a 15 millimeter bolt there, and another one on the other side will have the seatbelt. But basically, poke holes in the seatbelts, and then put the seatbelt behind this bracket right here, fuel line bracket, and then slide the bolt in through the bracket, through the seatbelt, into the head, tighten it up. Same thing for the rear head. Boom, you got your tension on your hanger. You're gonna leave the upper motor mount in the vehicle. You see that motor mount? Boom, leave that up there. You're going to take off the front and the rear motor mount, including the brackets, okay? That's the front. Here's the rear bracket. I know you have a 15 on the top right of the bracket, motor mount bracket. I mean a 13 on the top right of the motor mount bracket, and then the rest of them are 15s. You have to take off the axle, because the axle's bolted up onto the fucking motor mount bracket, so that axle has an axle bracket. So you never want to, to get the oil pan loose, just take a flathead or anything like that and just beat on it, considering this is an aluminum block, aluminum oil pan. If you beat it with a flathead trying to get in between it, you're going to fuck some shit up. You're going to fuck up the flatness, or you can crack the block, or you can crack the oil pan. You don't want to do that. So what you do is, once you do all that, get everything loose, get the exhaust off, okay? All 15 millimeters from the front to the back, and then you have your exhaust that hooks up right here. It's all one piece. You're gonna get one of these bitches right here. The model's on and some shit. Basically a torch. Get you a torch cylinder. Alright. So the idea is, they say you have to remove the motor. The reason why they want you to remove the motor, I mean, you can check all data too, it says the same thing, is because the block has dowel pins that goes into the oil pan, okay? The silicone is basically serving as fucking super glue or cement, blocking us from removing the oil pan, you know what I mean? Getting it loose enough just for it to fucking drop. So what I did was, I got my torch, I'm gonna go around the oil pan like that. So what I'm doing is basically melting the silicone, okay? You can go on both sides. Make sure you get up in there on the around the timing cover, like towards the bottom though, okay? And to get the timing cover bolts out, that's connected to the oil pan, there's 3 of them at the bottom of the oil pan, and you have to take the crankshaft pulley out to get to the bolt on the bottom of that. So basically heat it up, okay? Don't go crazy because it is aluminum. Alright, once you heat it up, once you feel like you've heated it up enough, you're gonna go ahead and get your 2 flatheads. Gonna get 2 flatheads, maybe just 1. So I'll just try 1 for now. And so basically on the front of the oil pan towards the timing cover side, you have a crack right here, okay? You have like access. You slide your flathead in that groove and you just basically tug on it, the oil pan. See that right there? Look at that. See that gap? I got me a gap now. See? What you weren't supposed to have. Then you go back here and do the same thing. Okay? Let's see. See that? Pac-Man, it's giving you the Pac-Man. You slide it in the gap right here. And then you just fuck around like that right there. Okay, now I'm gonna take the torch and do the other side now. Alright, got the torch on the other side now. It's gonna, you know, just aggravate it just a little bit. From front to back, back to front or whatever. Watch out for fucking wires and shit. You don't wanna burn nothing up. Do this at your own discretion as well. Okay. We're just heating up the oil pan. Trying to get that silicone loose. Because these oil pans don't come with gaskets. Okay, they come with silicone. Straight out of the factory. And also, if you didn't notice, I'm not taking off the fucking timing cover either to gain my access to removing this oil pan. Alright. Alright. Okay, I heated up the other side. And I took my flathead. You know, like I said, been doing my thing with the flathead and these grooves. It has 2 grooves per side. So, look at there. Check me out, y'all. Huh? Talk to them. There's your dial pins right there. There's one. And the other one is, it's going to be on the other side. You can't really see it. But, just, you know, don't go crazy. Just, see that? Look at that. See how I got that oil pan? Having my way with this bitch. Alright, now, look at that, y'all. Look at me. Basically one hand on them. Alright, so here's the oil pan. Got removed the oil pan successfully without removing the motor and without removing the timing cover. Boom, timing cover. You got me? Alright. Thanks for watching. Until next time, save time and money.